is very chill. I'm kind of digging this. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, welcome in. Hello, my name is Landy. I'm a big BTS fan who's currently trying to get to know EXO. And right now I'm trying to get to know all of the individual members a bit better, especially Baekhyun right now, because most likely that's where I'm gonna start diving into the individual member guide. So I'm trying to get like all of his most important solo stuff off my list so that the individual guide doesn't spoil me anymore. And one very important thing that I definitely still have to react to before getting into a guide for Baekhyun is UN Village. I hope you actually say UN Village. Like, I mean, it's a U and an N. I just kind of expected it to be UN Village. Alright, so funny story first. The first time someone requested Baekhyun UN Village from me, I was like very confused because I thought that he sang in front of the United Nations. And ever since it became clear to me from the number of requests that this was a song title, I've been wondering what the meaning behind the song would be with that kind of title. But I suppose I'm gonna get smarter if I just watch the video. So without further ado, that's what we're gonna do. Let's jump in. Alright, so I just ordered Indian food, so the song is already catching me in a good mood. Okay, before we start the reaction, of course, I quickly want to point out my expectations for the song so that the song can just bulldoze over them. Probably. We'll see. I mean, actually, this time I'm rather confident in my expectations because from the two Baekhyun solos that I've seen so far, which was Candy and Bambi, these sounds actually quite similar, Candy and Bambi. Kinda sad that this song isn't called Villagey. Anyways, my humor is quite not funny. So from these two releases that I've already heard, I feel like Baekhyun has his own style of music, kind of like chill R&B, a bit retro, I would dare to say. It really fits a cool gangster movie. I feel like Baekhyun really has a certain style that he gravitates toward, and both title tracks that I've seen from him so far were in that kind of niche, chill R&B, not sad, not happy either, very chill. And that is not my type of music. But for me, it doesn't really matter if a song is my typical kind of listen or not. That only kind of plays into whether or not I put it on my playlist, but it does not really play into my reaction. If it's good, it's still good, even though it's not my typical genre. But yeah, I am expecting this one to probably also go into that direction. And I would say without further ado, let's hear it and see what it's all about. Oh man, he looks good. That's what I meant with kind of retro. I'm kind of digging this. The instrumentals. It's kind of cool. Just have to point out that he looks really good in those leather pants. That was all that I wanted to say. Let's continue. Oh, that I didn't actually understand what he said. That widow. Oh, sounded very good. Such pretty lips. I'm sorry. I love how like you could just clip that little part of the song and send it to someone and that would be your entire flirt. that has really kind of stuck out with me with Baekhyun is that he really excels at that hairstyle. He has that hairstyle a lot, but also he wears it so perfect that I kind of don't want him to ever wear his hair in any different way. A mullet will not change my mind about this being a superior Baekhyun hairstyle out of the 2 hairstyles that I've seen so far. I love how the instrument, I'm sorry, I wasn't sure if I wanted to say instrumental or instrument, so I kind of really dragged it there. I love how the instrument and Baekhyun's voice kind of go together, that it kind of sounded like a certain bite on his voice. Like it almost kind of melted together, that the instrument and Baekhyun sounded like one sound. Very nice. This is very chill. I love the layering on that one. The higher and the lower range, very nice. You hear that A just now? A. That A was really good. Alright, I'm just gonna say I'm sweating because Baekhyun is so hot. It's the case that it's really warm right now, which is weird because yesterday it was heckin' cold. I'm sorry that you have to see this. Anyways, I would say without further ado, let us jump into the big screen and I will tell you what I thought about this song. I'll see you guys there. Alright, this was actually really fun. As I mentioned in the beginning of the reaction, I typically do not gravitate towards Baekhyun's personal music style, which is cool, and I swear, for the sensible people in the comment section, that doesn't have anything to do with him being a member of EXO, even though some commenters sometimes like to think that way. But for example, in BTS, Taeyong is an absolute sweetheart, but his personal music style kind of goes into a similar direction, like this kind of jazzy R&B, which is just not really my type of thing usually. I have to say this one though, while it will definitely never be my absolute favorite song in the entire world, I really liked it, and I think I'm gonna put it on my playlist. I really liked the instrumentals in here, and I feel like in this type of music, it's really the instrumentals that make or break it for me, because Baekhyun's voice is amazing. Like in all 3 of them, his voice is really great. And why did I not end up loving Bambi and Candy so much, and why did I end up never listening to them again after I I did the reaction, the vibe of the music was just not quite my thing. It's just not the mood that I ever really seek when I want to listen to music. This one here had a instrumental that was more in a direction where I'm actually like, I can see myself wanting to listen to that. Like I can see myself going on my phone and be like, hey, I want to listen to UN Village. So this one, I think I'm actually going to put on my playlist. I really enjoyed it. Again, this style of music has it rather hard with me because it's not that catchy. It doesn't have that draw where like an aggressive song, I'm like, yeah, go off. A very sad song kind of shatters my heart sometimes, even though sad songs also have it kind of hard with me. Like these kind of chill songs that often kind of leave me very neutral, like they don't really do anything with me. But this one, I really like the instrumentals. I don't know, I was really vibing with them. And his voice, as always, amazing. Like he has a very, very nice voice. Kind of honey-y, like sweet, smooth, and warm. Very enjoyable to listen to. I feel like even though he can do a lot of things with his voice, he doesn't really have to. Sometimes just listening to his voice, just singing without any crazy high notes or anything of the sort, but just doing its thing is really soothing and enjoyable. It was cool. I liked it. Yeah, I think that's actually all that I have to say about this one. I'm definitely gonna give this another listen and put it on my playlist, and then we'll see where I go from there with this song. But I think it does have chances to go onto my listen more than once list. No, I feel like this can actually be really fun. It kind of has a similar vibe like most of Kai's solo album that I recently did like a album reaction to. I feel like the vibe kind of fit into there a bit, like this kind of retro-y, chill, vibey thing. I like it. Not my typical thing, but I like it. Alrighty, mighty, thank you guys very much for watching today. I do hope you had fun, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. 어느 그 스타를 보면 you and me